More than anything, I felt like I holed up in my house for a couple weeks and I was a little bit embarrassed to go out.
Tennis great Naomi Osaka.
You're not crazy about dealing with us, especially in this format. My question, I guess, was you also have outside interests beyond tennis that are served by having the platform that the media presents to you. My question is, how do you think you might be able to best balance the two?
When you say I'm not crazy about dealing with you guys, what does that refer to?
In her first press conference back in front of the media, she had a back and forth exchange with Cincinnati Enquirer sports columnist Paul Doherty.
The moderator offering to move on when Osaka paused mid-answer.
No, I'm actually very interested in that, point of view. So if you could repeat that, that'd be awesome.
The 23-year-old went on to finish the exchange.
Ever since I was younger, I've had a lot of media interest on me.
Courtney Nguyen, WTA Insider. Hello, Naomi. Hopefully it's okay if I ask a couple of tennis questions. The first one is just how the training has been and how your preparation has been for the summer hard court swing. And the second one is just related to your tweet over the weekend, related to what's going on in Haiti. Just what your reaction is to the news there. Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're super good.
This is clearly difficult for her.
Now nearly 1,300 people are confirmed dead.
From the ravaging effects of the earthquake hitting home, as her father, Leonard Francois, is from the country of Haiti. Osaka pledged to donate all her prize money at the Western and Southern Open to earthquake relief efforts in Haiti. She started it off with, "I feel like we really can't catch a break."
She started to cry and left the room. After a short time, Osaka returned to finish taking questions. Naomi's agent later calling the reporter a bully, adding his sole purpose was to intimidate.
As members of the media, all we ask for is the truth in the athletes we cover, and yet it seems, even as Naomi Osaka has been more than honest, it appears to not be good enough to many that flood press rooms across America, trying to capture that one soundbite, that one aha gotcha moment. Osaka has admitted to bouts of depression and anxiety. Currently, 1 in 8 American 18 to 25-year-olds, Osaka's Gen Z, has experienced a major depressive episode, a rate significantly higher than that of even one generation older. The inability for some to not relate and have sympathy is heartbreaking to watch in real time.
40,000 people a year die in the United States driving cars. It's unlikely, in my opinion, that more than a few hundred at most will die from the coronavirus. The coronavirus is not the disaster that everybody wanted it to be.
Grifting coward Clay Travis, who you should bet against every time he makes a pick in sports, wrote, since saying she's too introverted to talk to the media after tennis matches, Naomi Osaka has launched a reality show, a Barbie, and now is on the cover of the SI swimsuit issue. You know who really loved these thoughts?
Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing
the Tweedledee to Fox News' white supremacy's Tweedledum, Megyn Kelly. Kelly said the black community suffered from a thug mentality where it's cool to sort of hate the cops and be somebody who doesn't necessarily prize being there for your family. When Michelle Obama talked about the toll of discrimination against black people in a commencement speech, Kelly argued that her speech played into a culture of victimization. I call it Cupcake Nation, she said. Let's not forget the cover of an interview in Vogue Japan and Time Mag, wrote the racist conservative above another. Osaka replied, seeing as you're a journalist, I would have assumed you would take the time to research what the lead times are for magazines. If you did that, you would have found out I shot all my covers last year. Instead, your first reaction is to hop on here and spew negativity. Do better, Megyn. Osaka, who's mandated to face her struggles head on, as is custom for athletes after competing, is brave. The workplace has long presented unique challenges for black women who sometimes feel as though they are held to a higher standard than their white peers. Northwestern medicine psychologist Ingrid Burnett Ziegler calls it imposter syndrome, wrote Darlene Glanton. By deciding to step away, Osaka set clear boundaries for herself and prioritized her needs over the opinions and agendas of others.